And then, when we were watching it, we were told that we were going to go into lockdown. So my friend did the normal thing, went over to turn the TV off. And then Ms. Garcia went to go lock the door from outside.
Is that kind of scary?
Well, my friend was saying that it was really normal and don't be scared because nothing's going to happen. They said that they've had intruders trying to get in before, but they never really get in. So, I wasn't really that scared.
And you were sitting by your friends?
I was sitting by one friend, my friend Amory. She was really the only big friend I had.
Amory? So you met her, so you're new to the school, and that was your new BFF, huh? Yeah? What do you remember after they told you that you were out of lockdown?
I remember my friend Amory saying, "Here we go again." And she looked at me and said, "Don't freak out because it's just a little one." And then there were gunshots. We were told to go behind the table, so we went.
And you went with your friend behind the table?
Well, her friend, Olympia, she had a phone. She had her phone, yeah. And she told Amory to go over there with her, but I didn't want her to. But Amory slipped out of my hand because I was grabbing her, telling her to get over here. But she went with her, and it made me really uncomfortable because I didn't feel safe without her.
You know where she went?
She went, I was on the side of the table and she was like a little bit in front of me, but she was against the wall kind of.
Could you still see her?
Yeah, I could see her, but I wasn't really looking at her. I was kind of looking at the ground because I was scared and I just thought maybe looking at the ground would help me better.
Scared's an okay feeling in that situation.
Well, he broke into the classroom because Ms. Garcia has to lock it from the outside. So she was locking it and she heard the gunshots and she still tried to lock it. She couldn't find the right key. So she was trying to lock it, and then right when she found the right key, she was about to close it. He had already got in and he grabbed the door from her hand. Then she ran over to us, sat down, and started covering my friend because I was on the side, so she couldn't, protect me that much. Then she started saying no because he said, "You'll die," and she shot my friend with the phones, and he shot my teacher, Ms. Garcia, and Ms. Videlas. I got up to turn my friend's phone off because I knew it would draw attention.
Oh.
So when I got up, he saw me because there was a blonde guy in the room next to us, and he tried to shoot me because I thought it was in front of me, but it was beside me. So I walked, and I guess when he shot the bullet, some shrapnel came out, and it hit my head while I was running.
But you kept running. That's so brave. You know how brave it is, too, that you went to try to turn the phone off? It takes a lot of courage, Chloe. Because you were trying to, what, protect your friends?
I didn't want anybody else to get hurt. A lot of my friends shared their story, and I haven't yet.
Do you remember what happened when you got out?
Well, when I got out, this guy named AJ, he was carrying me because I was hurt in my left leg, and I had something on my left forehead right here. And when he was carrying me out, this nurse, because I was covered in blood because I was laying in blood that day, and when I was out there, this nurse, he asked me if I was okay because I was covered in blood and he thought I was hurt, and I was just really sad because I told him my friend had been hurt or shot, and he asked me who my friend was, and I told him it was Amory, and I didn't know it was her stepdad. So he was crying, and he tried to go back in there.
But you did the right thing, because they were just trying to find out who was in there, right? Yeah? And you were worried about your friend?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? And, And so you got outside the school and you were safe?
Well, I remember that I was really scared because I had just developed what happened. And there it was like natural stuff kicked in. It was like telling me do this and do that. So I was okay then, but when I got out, it just started tackling me. And I was like really sad because I had just been like, whoa, my friends are gone.
Chloe, if you could tell your friends something now, what would you tell them?
Well, I tell them to just be with me because I thought if they were with me, they'd be safer because I was in a pretty safer place. And if they were also here with me, I would tell them I love them and I'm going to miss them. I don't want them to go.
What about your teacher? Was Miss Garcia and Miss Morales both your teachers?
Mm-hmm. Miss Garcia and Miss Midelis were best friends since college, they told us.
And you think you would tell them something?
I tell Miss Midelis that I love her and she's a really good teacher and I wouldn't want another teacher besides her. And I tell Miss Garcia the same thing, but like, I know your family's gonna miss you and I will miss you too. Both of them.